My name is Emily Dawson.
My name is Bradley Wilson.
My name is Brent Cornelius.
And I love DanceBlue.
My name is Brent Cornelius. I'm the Family Relations Chair at DanceBlue this coming year, and it's literally one of the best organizations I've ever been a part of.
I think one of the biggest things that it is it's a source of hope.
Everybody I've met through DanceBlue are just like amazing people who are so selfless and wanting to do things not for themselves and just for other people.
I started my freshman year, and it's shaped the rest of my life. It's changed a lot of my life and a lot of my friends' lives, and it's definitely one of the greatest things I've ever been a part of. So just a little bit about DanceBlue. So it's a 24-hour dance marathon. But it's a year-long fundraiser that accumulates to that one marathon.
It's just an amazing 24 hours of like fun and emotion and just like this whole like culmination of seeing everything that everybody's given, like all this time that all these different college students have given, all this money that they've raised, and everything being like finally like revealed and put together. And that happens right in front of all these kids from the clinic who are still like going through treatment and battling that. You just get caught up in this whole like energy of it all and like see them just like get all excited and glow and everything.
It's usually in February, and so usually over 800 or 900 dancers at UK students will dance for 24 hours on their feet, no sitting, no sleeping. And it's literally just an amazing event. But we fundraise all up until then. So we have over 100 teams involved on UK's campus that are involved and help raise money. We have tons of different organizations. We have Greek, non-Greek. We have different like dorms teams. So it's just really a big, just a collective, just very group effort by the university. And it's so cool to have thousands of students raise money for kids, which is what DanceBlue is all about.
I was diagnosed with bone cancer in my right leg when I was 15 years old, and it was a big shock. I talked to like the DanceBlue chair at the time, who was asking me about myself and about my treatment, and he's like, do you want to meet the people that are dancing for you? And this was all on FaceTime. So he'd like turn the camera around, and I thought it was going to be like 10 people, but there were like hundreds of people there dancing for me, and it was really crazy just to see that like there are that many people on UK's campus that are like rooting for you and who are like trying to like support you in what you're going through. And then that next morning I actually got to go in and see the marathon for myself, and it was just like amazing. It was really cool.
It was just really cool to see that there were people who were complete strangers that actually cared.
All the money that DanceBlue raises, that all the students raise, goes to benefit the DanceBlue Kentucky Children's Hospital Hematology Oncology Clinic. Every amount of money that we raise goes to those kids directly. That helps fund gas cards, hotel stays. It helps fund our social workers, as well as our child loss specialists, our school intervention specialists, research. So it all goes directly to benefit to the kids here at home.
So you see like this hope looking forward to that through the fundraising, but then you also like on a week-to-week basis get to see these people who give up their time and come in and like just try and encourage and support kids and their families when they're dealing with this kind of a diagnosis.
I know at the end of the day, cancer does not win because of the joy and the community that DanceBlue helps evolve in these kids and these families. Because there's nothing like when a kid is off of treatment, he gets to go and he gets to ring a little bell in the clinic that symbolizes like, hey, I kicked cancer's tail, like I beat it. And that's probably the coolest thing that I've ever been a part of, and my favorite thing, to see what all they go through. The coolest part is at the end, getting to rejoice with that kid when he beats cancer and he doesn't have to come back anymore. Eventually we'll get to the place, and we're going to keep dancing until we do, until every kid can ring that bell.
It's so cool that we're able to do that and like have all these people there that are like we're here, we're behind you, like we're gonna fight this and try and put an end to it. And I think that's one of the coolest things.
And what's cool is, it's University of Kentucky's Dance Marathon, and we help benefit 73 different counties in Kentucky. So definitely over half of the kids that we see in our clinic are from Kentucky and that come here. Not only the University of Kentucky that's involved with DanceBlue. This coming year, and since year one, we have mini marathons all across the state. So this year for DanceBlue 2017, we have 23 high schools as of now, ranked all over from the state, Northern Kentucky, Western Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, that are raising money for the kids collectively. And so it's so cool when high schoolers are taking the time out of their busy schedule and out of everything that goes on in high school to help raise money for these kids. So the total you see is not only UK students, it's students all across Kentucky. And that's honestly probably one of my favorite things. Like I said, it's a Commonwealth thing. It's a collective thing. It's not just a Lexington thing. It's a Kentucky thing.